Frankie and the Jets. Damn, damn. I don't want to be signaling too much. I was looking at my high beams. What if it's not? Maybe he's on vacation. Welcome in. Welcome. In my world. In my heart. In my world. There is no one else in the whole world. How'd that happen?
Jam out to the iHeart. Lenny Welch, Since I Fell For You, Magic 590 and 100.5, a song that will reach the top 5 of both the Hot 100 and Easy Listening chart.
What happened to my WGY, man?
590, 100.5, and Colony.
In my world, there, gave you my heart.
The seriousness of poverty. Right.
Frankie!
Yeah. No, I think because it painted a very
He's too far up.
cold and
Okay. Well, okay, the 11th. It is a Tuesday. I have something in my eye. I used to lose a lot of eyelashes. You know, back there in the, like, one Christmas, the things were just, I mean, they always are, but they'll never be. I mean, we're quite aware of the times and everything. And you know it's not too cold when you see the deer out. They seem to be out when it's not that cold. I mean, the other day I happened to see them out here. I seen a lovely, yeah, we're taking it down here. We're taking it down a notch. Well, a few notches. And, you know, the first to apologize is the bravest, I guess, or, you know. But what is there to apologize about? Apologize for the way I am? Yes, you are right. You are right. I have the problem. But the minute you just stop working at the problem, or the minute, like, you just give up, that's when, you know, that's when they have you. You know, that's when they have you. I mean, is there any quit? Or can we quit? Or do we just take a hiatus? Do we take a break? Do we say, okay, I'll come back. I'll come back tomorrow. Or I'll do whatever I can here today to make positive steps, you know, changes. Yes, you're right. I wasn't handed it. Didn't have it easy. Been independent. I've been like Rudolph. I was looking for a partner for 10 minutes. 10 lousy, stinking minutes. And he makes me go on a rant. Bring up stuff from yesteryears. Probably made me look like even a more foolish gesture or clown than I already am.
for most people had black and white televisions into the 70s, where they started, you know, where people started getting color televisions, probably the late 60s.
You're the world's greatest love.
I wasn't in college. It was until I was in college. That was the mid-70s.
In my world.
Yeah, you know, remember the, I don't know if
Alright, so what would Jesus be like? Now that I brought it up yesterday, okay? Oh, that too. Alright, we have our coffee here. Hope this comes out. So we talked a little bit about that, about, like, you know, I feel as though certain things may take place. Alright, since it is this season, I mean, what is it all about to you, like the listeners? We had something that with France. I mean, that was on. See, I seen the taxi fly by. McNamara had something about what was going on in France. And I was just getting settled in. I seen the taxi, and I had that feistiness still in me of a lion, of a spirit. Like, you know, it's like I can do this. Like the youth, like, you know. Yesterday we had lateral, touchdown. You know, you could do it. Oh, yes. Yes, I was thinking about football. Simpler times. That miracle play, miracles. So what would Jesus be like? Since I did bring it up yesterday. I mean, would he be like he wouldn't step on an ant? Would he be like if there was a butterfly in the screen? Would he try to get it out? Oh, taxi's behind us now. This could be Frank. You're all the world's greatest. I don't know what kind of maneuver to do. It could be. But again, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I was going to pull over and then flick the lights. He has been around. Maybe it's not him. It could be that guy that goes to Stewart's in the morning. He's a nice guy. I remember having a conversation with him. He likes snowmobiling. Remember, it was a cold winter day, a lot of snow. It's like, because you just have regular, brief, conversations with people. All right, I'll pull over here. If he knows I have a white Jetta, so just we'll leave it as faith. It'd be nice. Nope, not him. So anyway, did we do intro? We did intro music. We did all that kind of stuff. Yes, you're right. I don't have it easy, but I didn't lay down. I don't get much help. Yes, you're right there too. Must be my beliefs, man. Must be what I've done here. Don't get any kind of help. It was I started doing this. And reason why I kept at it a little bit more was, I was getting some compliments. It was like, they were like looking at me like I could be possibly human. I'm serious. I don't mean it in a bad way or anything. I'm not really. I have nothing but love here. If I see a butterfly on a screen, yes, I would do the same thing too. Flies and everything else. I would even feed little mouses. Compassion. I would carry them. Out, bring them to a safe location. Have our coffee. Chipmunks, squirrels, anything. Yes, I would even, if I was feeding them, I would even, if they were like crossing the street to go back and forth to get peanuts, I would bring them over to them. I would care. You'd want to. We just had that thing in us. So you're right. You're right. I don't get any help. Maybe there are qualities that people just don't like. Again, we're not being sarcastic or anything like that. But it was back then, and I was like, oh. They started to look at me like I'm human. Well, as far as I can tell, I am. I don't know. Maybe things that come out of my mouth. Maybe they're strange. I apologize. A time and a time and a time again, and again. Over and over. Apologize. But, like I said, we want to come back. We didn't do it right yesterday. What about today? What about today? Just like with bands. Bands get done with a song and so we'll do this next year. Or we'll see you soon. We'll see you soon. The audience loved it. You touched their heart. They made their lives less humdrum. They knew it was exhilarating. Yeah, they might have smoked some big doobies and stuff like that, but hell, we're just kidding. So yes, it was about like a couple years ago. I don't know exactly. Maybe we're going to come upon it. And yes, like I said yesterday, I said the wall is a mess. I've been stuck with cleaning this crap out. And our friend here has all his excuses. I'm just going to bring it up momentarily. I know what it is. Nobody likes to be defeated. Nobody likes to be told that they're wrong. It's a common thing. We should all share that. And I don't know if I talk about the wages and stuff like that. Yes. They bring stuff up. The thing they bring up, like, wages. Politicians. Say it's unfair. Alright, did I mention Blooming Grove? Yes. So anyway, Maya Love was on Ari Melber. Close enough. And she was, kind of agreeing with Trump, but she didn't like his tone. So, I mean, what is the thing here? So fancy speeches people believe, but they don't believe actions, results only because of the tone. But people like great speeches. I mean, we're kind of been used to that, especially, when Romney was running and everything like that. There was a buzz going around that he's part of the elite. And, prior to that, we were going in a socialist kind of a way anyway, where people were being told, that capitalism is bad. We have to get away from capitalism. And meanwhile, the veil, or the curtain. I mean, we know what's going on. I mean, it's a front. All right, I said the jest and everything. I mean, all right, you have all the world's a stage. So we have people coming out. Yes, batteries going to be big time here today. It's chilly, but we got more. But again, it's worth it. Because we won the game. Back in my day, I wore a rubber helmet. Half my face is paralyzed. But we won the game. Hell, I tell my son, why don't you go play lacrosse? I mean, kids these days... No, I'm kidding. I forgot how it went. All right, so Maya Love. She's like, yes, I agree. I agree with it. I agree, but I don't like his tone. Same thing with... I don't know how to say his name. Blumengrove. The guy there. Is it Michael... The mayor, the former mayor, tons of money. Talk about capitalists. Holy God. My God. Sorry, I get excited. But, you gotta have control and everything like that. I understand. I mean, I also want to, throw a little bit of personality into these things. Reach people at a human level. Have me a little bit more of this coffee. Maybe it'll help me remember his name. Michael Blumen Drive. Or was it Mike close on the Blumen Grove Triangles? Oh, shut up, man. I mean, well, anyway, he was agreeing with him on China. I got this, man. I know your hands are freezing out here. He was kind of agreeing with China, but he said he don't like his tactics. He's just too aggressive or something like that. But he's right on. He's right on. Donald. Yes, you don't want to put on airs. I mean, I saved you there. You got to remain humble. Humility, Bramer. Humility. This is a good opener for you. This is a good opener. Remember what you did here. Like a perfect golf swing. Like when you get lucky. It's like, oh, remember what you did. Oh, yes, my hands are cold out here.